What's going on, guys? Oh man, I just wanted to get on here and give y'all a little update about what's been going on and everything, and what's going on with the truck and my woodworking and all that mess. So the as far as the truck goes, I still haven't completely got it narrowed down yet, but I think I'm getting closer. To be honest with you, I haven't really gotten out there and messed with it too much. With the breakdown and everything like that, is sort of, I guess, just wore me down between the stress and everything like that, and I just ain't been feeling it. I ain't really felt like messing with it. So basically, instead of worrying about that, I basically been putting my focus on a few other things, getting stuff done around the land, getting stuff done that around here that I need to get done. Focusing a little bit on more on my woodworking. I've been wanting to get back into doing that, so I've been trying to get the shed and everything like that fixed up, and I'll show you some things that a couple flags I've done and stuff like that. But as far as the truck, they pretty much gotten it narrowed down to it's gonna be the pump, and then because it's not getting fuel, I've bypassed the filter housing that didn't work. I ordered a new filter housing and put that on. That didn't work. Another thing I'm gonna try, and one of my friends, he told me to try this, and is go to O'Reilly's or somewhere like that and get a just a little cheap diesel pump, electric diesel pump, and hook that up at the fuel filter housing, and then supply it with power, and then so then let that pump the fuel. It's not a high pressure pump, it's a low pressure pump. So try to crank the truck and see if it cranks. If it cranks, then and sits there and sort of runs, it may not run great, but if it stays running, then that tells me my high pressure side's good, my low pressure side's bad. So I still got to do that. Another thing he told me to do, and which I did do, and is I'd cracked open one of my injector lines and sit there and turn the truck over, and basically if no fuel like sprayed out, then supposedly the high pressure side's bad. If fuel would spray out of it but it just wouldn't crank, then the high pressure side's good, low pressure side's bad. So basically the low pressure side's not pulling fuel from the tank, and it's basically spitting out what fuel was in the lines, because they're under pressure. And so I done that, and it sprayed fuel, and I will leave a little clip to that video right now. So so far that tells me that the high pressure side is good. One other thing I'm gonna do is, before I go spend a whole bunch of money on replacing the pump, is I'm gonna take the fuel pressure sensor out right there at the pump, and I'm gonna look on the bottom of it. And so how like in your rear differential or your front differential, transfer case, whatever like that, transmission pan, you know, it has that little metal or little magnetic thing. Well, that basically supposed to catch all the metal shavings and stuff like that. Well, that sensor, on whenever you take that sensor out on the bottom, if it's got a bunch of glittery metal shavings caked up on it, so like mud, mud a little bit, then that means that it shot metal through the fuel system. So that means I got to check or change the injectors, the fuel lines, all that stuff. And that's not what I'm wanting to do, because that is going to be a whole lot more money than what I got. I may have to have an arm and a leg chopped off in order to get it, but I don't know. Anyway, so I'm hoping that's not the case. I'm hoping it's just the low pressure side. So in order to fix that, then I'm going to replace the pump, but I'm not going back with a CP4. I'm going to do the CP3 conversion. And I'm also going to be adding a fast system. So I don't know when that will be, but that's the plans. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know when it will be. First, I gotta get up the money to even get the conversion kit in the fast system. So thought about selling the Jeep. Really don't want to. My brother, he offered to loan me the money, and but I really don't want to do that neither, because I really don't want a payment. So I'm sort of up in the air deciding on what I need to do or want to do. Like I said, I could borrow the money from my brother or whatever and just pay him back, and that would keep me from having to sell the Jeep. But at the same time, like I said, I don't want a payment. It's not really that I can't afford the payment. I just don't want it. I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on with the truck. And then I've been, you know, around the land, been catching up on some things. My brother, he came over and got the yard mowed. Most of y'all know I own a lot of land. It's a full-time job just keeping up with the land, guys. Yeah, between mowing and weed eating, if I was to do it non-stop, like all day long, just do nothing but mowing and weed eating, it usually takes me probably about a day and a half to 2 days to get all of it done. With me, it normally takes longer than that, because I just can't. The mowing, I can, you know, if I'm having a good day or whatever, then yeah, I can. If it's not real hot, then yeah, I can pretty much get that done. But the weed eating, with my back and everything, I can't hold up to this much weed eating. So my brother, he came over, and his mower is tore up. So he came over and helped me. He weed eated while I mowed, and then in exchange, I went over and helped him mow his yard. And then my son, he's you know, he just bought him a house and everything, and he don't want to go out here and spend the money on a new mower just yet, especially with, I mean, summer and mowing season, I mean, pretty much already halfway through. And I told him just to hold up on doing that, and either he could borrow my mower or either I could come over and help him. So yesterday, that's what I done is I went over there and helped him, and he weed eated and I mowed. Speaking of that though, before I done that, after I got done mowing mine, my blades was pretty much dull, and which I try to sharpen my blades about at least 3 to 4 times before I pretty much get rid of them. And but I just, instead of sharpening them, I just took it. Basically what I do is I go buy a new set, I put them on, and then I keep them ones I took off, and then I will sharpen those later. Then when it comes time for the other ones, then I put those on and then sharpen the other ones until it's time to, you know, get some new ones. Well, so that's what I done, is I went and bought some new blades, and the whenever I was replacing them, you know that big old Milwaukee high torque impact that I got, the one I showed you to take off a big wheel, a big truck wheel. Well, I had it on set on number 3, taking the blades off. Well, and I'll show you the you go inside the shed here, and I'll show you the impact I got. But so I forgot to change it back down to 1 or 2, and I started torquing down on that bolt to put the blade back on, and I snapped the bolt off inside the pulley. Luckily, a friend of mine down the road, he had one of those, I don't know exactly what you call it, but extractor tools whenever you break the bolt off. So I had to take him over where we took the pulley off and everything, put it in the vise, and he was able to back the bolt back out. Because, I mean, it broke off flush, and there wasn't nothing sticking out or nothing. But, turn y'all around real quick. But this is, and I'll leave a link to this in the description. Like I said, guys, this thing will take off a big truck tire. So it's got 3 different settings, or actually 4. It's got 1, 2, 3. 3 is going to be your highest torque. Then like you got like a little drill type deal. So I had it on number 3. Normally I keep it on 1 or 2, and then you still don't want to get carried away even if you get it on 2. So, but yeah, that thing's powerful. As far as what I've been doing on woodworking, so I got a couple flags done. Still working on one. I've actually sold a couple. And guys, if y'all are interested in a flag, shoot me an email, leave it in the comments, and I will try my best to see how much shipping is going to cost or anything like that. And guys, I can customize them. I can route in like you want to put in memory of, or you want to do put your name or something like that. I can do pretty much anything as far as routing. And I also got military emblems. I got a lineman emblem. I got the Maltese Cross emblem. I got the police shield, sheriff's department shield, the Don't Tread on Me. I got several different stencils that I can do. So either I can put like each branch. I got one from Marine Corps, Navy, Air Force, Army. So I can put that emblem in the Union, or I can put it over here somewhere. And I can pretty much do it any way that you want. So if you're interested in a flag or something like that, let me know. This is a medium. It's roughly 37 inches long by about 19 inches tall right there. I can make a large one, but of course, I mean, it's gonna cost more in shipping. Or I can make a smaller one, which is roughly about I can't remember the dimensions on it. I think it was roughly 24 by 11 or something like that. I can't exactly remember. But anyway, interested in a flag, let me know. This is one design. This has got 2 coats of lacquer on it right now. I still got to do one more, give it a little bit more shine. This is another one that I done, so like a blackout flag. And guys, I can also do the thin blue line, thin red line, the green, yellow, whatever you want on there. So, and then here's another one that I'm working on, and pretty much on this one I'm having to go back and redo it. So this one's going to be red, white, and blue, and I was going to just, you know, burn the stars, and after I done it, I didn't like the way that it looked. So and then whenever I burned it, then it sort of messed up the blue in the union. So so I had to go back and stain the union again, and then I'm gonna go back out here and just just route out these stars just very, very lightly, just enough to, you know, get that blue and stuff out of there. And then I'm gonna end up painting those stars white. So that's gonna be a pretty flag when I'm doing it. Another thing, as far as the blackout flag, a friend of mine, and this is sort of what I was trying to go for. I was trying to get a dark gray, which this is a charcoal gray stain, but it's still too light. And don't get me wrong, that's a beautiful flag, I think. But he's wanting, you know, the actual blackout flag, and pretty much all black. And so the only problem with that is you got to have a way to make the stars stand out and sort of contrast with each other. So what I come up with, and this is what I'm going to try. I've done it on a couple of pieces of wood, and hopefully this will show up. So both of these are the same color black as that, same color, and it stands out. The only thing I done different is one stripe I put lacquer on it, and that's just one coat of lacquer. So if I put, you know, 2 or 3, it's going to shine pretty good. This one right here is just bare. There's no lacquer whatsoever. So what I would do is, you know, it would sort of be like that, and then so I'd have like one shiny, one dull, one shiny, one dull, one shiny, one dull, so forth. Same thing with the union. I would do that probably, I don't know if I do the union shiny and then the stars dull or what. I don't know. I just have to see how that works out. But I'm gonna try to build a flag and do it like that. So other than that, yeah, I mean, the shop's a mess right now. And guys, also I can make dog tags. So I can do red, black, blue, or silver. So there's red, black, blue. I got silver right here. Little dog tag machine. So if you're interested in a set of dog tags, leave it in the comments, and I can mail those out pretty cheap if you want one. So if you're a veteran, military member, just you can shoot me an email, so that way your personal information is not in the comments, and I can do that. So basically, you got 5 lines, and this doesn't do it exactly like the ones you get made while you're in the military, because I think you can put more characters on each line. But this one, I can do 11 characters per line, and I can do 5 lines. So, and all your information for, you know, regular military stuff, all that stuff will fit on there, and and everything. So, if you like said dog tags, hit me up. Normally I sell the dog tags for a pair for like $10, and then for another $1 or $2 you get the silencers. Every dog tag will come with a chain, and but if you want the silencers, then they're like $1 or $2 extra, and then I might have to charge, you know, maybe $1 or $2 or not $1 or $2, but maybe, you know, a couple of dollars extra for shipping. It's not that much, but you know, I can't just really put them in an envelope and expect them not to get damaged. So I'd have to, you know, put them in some kind of foamy package or something like that. So if you're interested in something like that, leave comments or shoot me an email, and then I can get your personal information, what you want on it, and then make them up. And these are the dog tags, guys, I can make them up in a matter of minutes, and then I can ship them out the next day. The flags, if you want something personalized, depending on how in depth you want it personalized, it could take anywhere between a couple of days up to a week to get it done. Because the reason it takes so long, I mean, I can have the whole flag done, and actually I'm gonna leave a little picture and let you know and let you see some of the detailed flags I've done, and I will post that picture right now. So something like those, yes, those take a long time. Like the Marine Corps one with the Marine Corps emblem and the first verse, the Marine Corps hymn. Same thing with the one for the Air Force. They those, the guys, between building it, routing it out, and everything, that takes about 15 to 18 hours to do. But you got to take under consideration, after I cut the flag out, I got to sand it down, then I got to build, or I got to burn it, then I got to stain each stripe, let that stuff dry overnight, so that way it's real nice and dry to come back and put it together, trace out the stars or the emblem or saying whatever you want on it, route that out, sand it down, then I got to paint that, and then let that dry. Then I got to come back with, you know, 2, 3, 4 coats of lacquer, let that dry in between each one. So I mean, guys, it takes I mean, just between letting the paint and lacquer and stuff like that dry in between coats, I mean, that's a couple of days long. So that's the reason it takes so long. But anyway, yeah, guys, that's a beautiful flag, and so is that one. I really like that one. But anyway, guys, that's what's been going on. And here last week I posted my video of the Corpus Christi run. I've had a couple people saying they're glad I got my truck ready. No, my truck's not ready. That Corpus Christi run was the run where my truck broke down. Basically, I delivered. I was on my, basically I finished up the video. I was on my way home. That's when my truck broke down. So the truck's still down. And then I got several videos, guys, that I need to get uploaded and get on here and post and everything. So if you see any videos that may seem like that maybe the truck's back up and running, it's not up and running. Until I get on here and tell you that the truck's up and running, then the truck's still down. And then so I'm just, you know, focusing on woodworking and, you know, taking care of stuff around the land. I got several review videos that I need to put out, as far as, you know, the impact, the tire inflator, my portable printer. I need to put that video out. And then so I got a lot of stuff like that put out. And then I was going through some of my videos and stuff like that from a long time ago, and back whenever I was driving a log truck, and I found a couple of videos of basically driving a log truck through the woods, and you know, going in, getting loaded, and coming back out. If I got, I think, 2 or 3 of those. If y'all would like to see something like that, then no, it's not what I'm doing right now. But I mean, if y'all wouldn't mind seeing, you know, what it's like driving a log truck, then leave it in the comments. Let me know, and I'll try to, you know, get those videos posted. So anyway, guys, I'm going on 25 minutes, so I'm gonna go get off here, and then I guess I'll get back with you on the next one. So if y'all don't mind, hit that like, share, subscribe button. Guys, leave me a comment. Let me know about the flag, dog tags, anything like that. Anything else you might think of that I might could look on the truck before I go spend, you know, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 on a pump and fastest and all that stuff. And yep. So, but anyway, we'll get back with y'all on the next one. As always, y'all be safe. Semper Fi.